Yeah, I've always said for a while that I always wanted to do something like a podcast, man. So I mean, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be my attempt at having my own type of podcast or just talking over some gameplay in the background while I just, you know, give my opinions on certain shit. So, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna talk about things on my mind. Obviously, I'll smoke on this podcast from time to time. I have some guests from time to time, maybe my family, and then I'll probably throw some friends' audio in and shit like that. But yeah, bro. Basically, I just want to talk about where I'm at right now, man. Basically, like, I've been on YouTube since 2015, bro. So, I mean, if you count from then till now, uh, I didn't get any viewership in the very beginning of creating videos on YouTube because initially it was just about creating videos. I didn't know how to create videos. Like, when you're on the platform and you're watching people do shit on there, it's just like you don't even know the level of difficulty or how much time dudes are spending editing their videos or making their videos look the way they do, bro. Once you become an editor, even on the smallest level, you start to realize that the people who generally have a lot of effects in their videos or a lot of cuts or mid-roll, shit like that, like, there's a lot of things that go into creating a very good video, whether that be video quality, audios, making sure things look good, things sound good, your camera is not lagging. I mean, my camera lags from time to time, but, like, you get me? There's so much that goes into this shit, bro, that you don't even know. There are a lot of skills that you learn, bro. There's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit that goes into this shit, man. But I think the biggest thing that a lot of people get wrong about streaming, in my own opinion, bro, is just thinking that they need the greatest fucking equipment in the very beginning. No, that is not true, man. That is not true. Bro, in the very beginning, guys, as I said, I had all those gaming consoles. The first video I ever uploaded to YouTube was a 30-second clip of me quickscoping, probably on MW3 or maybe Black Ops 2 or something like that, bro. And I was uploading those from my PS3. That's literally crazy, bro. I was uploading clips from way back then. When PS4 came out, I remember they finally included a feature in the game to where you can capture your own gameplay, and they added an app called Share Factory. So in Share Factory, I was using the features within Share Factory to have some basic editing skills towards my own videos. And bro, that literally changed how I did things, because it was like I went from uploading these little 30-second clips on my YouTube, and I didn't have my own computer back then to download my own editing software, which can be very difficult because obviously when you're downloading and editing fucking software, it's a very big file, and if you have parents like mine who are old school who don't really know about technology, they don't want you downloading it. Bro, there's a whole lot of shit, man, that goes into just being a creator, bro. That's why I say if you're not really built for this lifestyle, bro, you can't really do it, man. You can't really do it, bro. Because it's just like, as I said, I was lucky enough to be given the opportunity for people to be able to engage into my own videos, but it's just like, what if I never played Tekken? What if I never enjoyed that game that much? Would I even be in the position I am right now? Like, bro, you got to think about, my story is very interesting because it's like, I was very small, a very small creator who got the chance to get a computer and improve his lifestyle, and I took that opportunity. I decided to save up my own money and take advantage of what one of my subscribers gave me, which was the desktop PC. I decided to upgrade it, get a 2080 Super with an i9 10900K, and now I'm in the position now to be able to edit, create, stream, do whatever I want. But I don't really feel like, because I have all these things, that's really going to translate in towards being a more successful streamer. I feel like it helps towards getting there, but it's not going to always translate, because there are a lot of people who feel like they're slept on. You get me? Like, there are a lot of people out there who I know create really good content, but the thing is, the one thing they're lacking is the interaction / the viewership from the people that they want out there. Like, the thing is, when I say you're creating a video, you're creating a video for a stranger. You want strangers to view and interact with them. Stop creating videos for your friends, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a G with y'all, bro. My friends right now, out of my whole channel, I could probably say about 10 or 15 out of all my subscribers are friends, right? And out of all of those friends, probably about 2 or 3 of them regularly watch my videos, bro. Your main audience you should be trying to appeal to is literally the people you don't fucking know, because those will be the people that will literally support and rock with your videos the fucking most, bro. And that's the thing I didn't really realize about creating videos. The day I got messaged on Facebook about getting my own desktop, bro, originally I thought it was like a bot. I thought it was a scam. I didn't think it was true, bro. But like, at that point, I started to realize that people actually listen to my videos and they actually take in what I say. What I do say has some type of effect on people, and they actually hear what I say, bro. But it's just crazy, bro. It's literally crazy. You never know your impact or how what you can say can make a person feel or respond, or whatever. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's really crazy. That's why I love this thing so much, man. I love this thing so much, man. But the thing is, that's why I feel like I'm falling off, because it's just like, because I've decided to now switch and become more of a variety streamer that's playing a lot more games, it's kind of now ruined my viewership, because my viewership is more Tekken audience, and a lot of the guys that I want to interact with, or the people I want to interact with, they're not watching my videos anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to push somebody away from doing something that they want to try out, but like, once you really start to do this thing and you get really heavily invested into just being successful, and you're looking at that number and you're seeing that number go up for a very long period of time, and then once you stop doing a certain thing, like, I kind of think of Tekken like a girlfriend, right? Tekken was the game I was playing during that time. For the most of you who don't know, think of Tekken like my girlfriend, essentially, right? I love her. We do so many things together. She's all I know. She's taught me so much. We have a great relationship initially. Eventually, as time progresses, I start to realize, maybe this isn't all I wanted out of her. I want better, because obviously I see better out there. I see other games that I could potentially play, that I could potentially grow in with potentially bigger communities, right? I'm not abandoning my community. However, it kind of feels like that to the people who've been here on my channel watching me play this game for a particular amount of time. By me not playing that game that they initially came here for, they either jump ship, right? Or, in this specific analogy, they just go get a new boyfriend. Pause. Just pause. But you guys get what I mean, essentially, right? Basically, people came here for Tekken. They want to see Tekken. I'm supposed to be a Tekken creator. Because I don't put out Tekken, they're gone. They unsubscribe. They don't watch the videos. That's essentially what I'm saying. And as any creator, whether it be any game, when you have a community or a small community and they're used to seeing something and you don't do it anymore, man, dude, that's the worst thing you can do as a creator for yourself, bro. That's honestly why I've been thinking so much about this lately, is because, man, I've been just looking at my peers, or I've just been on the internet lately, and I've been seeing so many people become successful doing content creation in any form, whether it be on any of the social media platforms or, just my peers in general. Just going to school, finishing, getting their masters, so on and so forth, or getting jobs in whatever field they decided to major in. It's just been making me think, like, on the opposite side of the spectrum, what could my life have been like if I would have went probably the traditional route, probably did it the traditional way? And it's still not too late, but that's the thing. That's literally the thing, man. I don't want to just give up everything I've worked on up until this point. and just give up, because it's just like, as I said, I know what grass looks like on the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? I know what success looks like. I've seen successful African American creators. You know, I know what I need to do. It's just about getting there, putting in the work. Honestly, it's much easier said than done, but it's just like, it's a lot easier to do when you're playing something you enjoy and other people also enjoy you playing what you're playing, because it's just like, it's a two-way street. It's two pluses on both sides, you know. It's kind of like that analogy I used earlier for Tekken, you know, with Tekken being your girlfriend, and the game, you know so much, and you know so much about your girlfriend, whatever, and wanting a different girlfriend that probably treats you a lot better and she does a lot more potentially for you, but what you've already built with this one girl is already so much that you just can't up and just let it or her go. It'd just be like that, bro. It'd be like that, man. I feel like it's something a lot of streamers have to go through, man. And you just have to honestly figure it out, because honestly, you never really know where you could be, bro. As I said, by not doing anything, it just shows your unwillingness to try. But by sitting here and just contemplating whether you want to do it or not, it's also wasting time, because it's just like, you don't know what can come of it. It's really this double-edged sword, man. It kind of puts you in like a conundrum. But yeah, I'm just sitting here and just like basically thinking about my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. As I said, I wanted to do like a podcast style type of thing for a very long time. It's just, I never really got around to it, or I never really had all the things I needed in order to do it. But now I do. I mean, just having the camera alone, man, has changed up a lot of my commentaries and a lot of my gameplays, because a lot of you guys can see my reactions now on what I'm saying and see if I'm pissed or not when I'm talking or I'm fighting certain shit. But yeah, this is more like a live com. Like, live comms are more like streams, and streams are cool because, as I said, they're live reactions. They're not pre-recorded. You can't fake a fucking stream or a live com. This is all in the flesh, boys. But you know, like content creation, it's more of like content you can put up in terms of just having it in terms of longevity. Like, people can watch that shit at any time. It can gain traction at any time. But yeah, to me, I think it's really important to just try to stay around for the longest on YouTube. Just like niggas get their career on this motherfucker, it be gone like that, like a snap of a fucking finger, bro. I've seen people get traction overnight. Some people find out about a tweet they made or an opinion they had on something, and then voila, career gone in a matter of fucking seconds. People make them a trending topic. People start making hate raids, and then you're done. Literally, like Kavi saying, you're done. But that's kind of the beauty about this shit, man. Just have fun doing whatever you do, man. Find whatever niche you like, man. Even shit that's like unpopular, bro. Like, niggas be afraid on YouTube. I know this, bro. There's a community for literally everything out there, bro. Like, bro, I'm into shit like Yu-Gi-Oh, anime, playing fucking shooting games, fighting games. I'm into a lot of shit, but a lot of the shit I'm into, I know a lot of those communities don't have smaller communities into the same thing. Like, generally, a lot of people who like fighting games, they only like one type of fighting game. Like, people who like Mortal Kombat, a lot of people who like Mortal Kombat don't like Tekken. But a lot of people who like Tekken don't like Street Fighter. Like, you get me? Like, there are a lot of things that I'm into that a lot of people aren't into. That's why I just want to build multiple, well, not multiple communities, but build a community of people from different things that like a bunch of different things, because I'm into all of that, bro. I like playing Elden Ring. I like fucking playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I like watching Yu-Gi-Oh. I also like anime. I also like basketball. Like, there are a lot of things I'm into, bro. A lot of things. I'm also into fucking waves, 360 waves, getting my hair. You know, I'm into a bunch of shit, bro. It's just life, man. That's what I said, bro. Don't limit yourself to what you can do, bro. 'Cause that shit gonna make you fall off, bro. You can't be as creative as you want to be while limiting yourself to what you can do. That's impossible, bro. Like, I can come up with ideas very quickly, or I can sit with me and my homeboys and come up with some ideas really quickly amongst ourselves. But like, some people be having very hard times coming up with topics or video ideas or things that they should do. So it's just like, I don't know, it's just a matter of the person, I guess, or a difference in people. But yeah, man. I guess this is kind of like a early life crisis I was having. Like, I mean, during this podcast, man, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, when I'm thinking about it, it's just like, okay, I could always be doing better while I'm on YouTube. Like, there are examples. I can't even talk right now. I'm sorry, guys. There are examples of people on the platform who create really good videos that you can use as an example that you should probably be aiming towards. Like, obviously, if you can't create good thumbnails, like, I'm at the point where I've tried to create good thumbnails. I've watched lots of videos on how to create them, the programs to use them, so on and so forth. It's just, I don't really have that proper image that I can create in my mind or on anything. That's why I just fuck up so bad at creating them. Like, I can create very basic thumbnails. Now that's what I just do. Like, I've noticed a lot of people, some of them, they either create really good ones or they create really basic ones. I'm just gonna create a really basic one, see if I can just get my point across through the video enough to the point where people subscribe. But that's something that I want to be better at. But yeah, Godskin Duo, I hate these two motherfuckers, man. You know why I hate these two motherfuckers? Dude, you have one of them using fucking Amaterasu every 2 seconds with his goddamn black flame that he throws down, which is this fat one. And then this fat noble, this guy right here. This guy is so fucking fast. He just Yo, bro, this dude is so quick. And this is what I was talking about with the Amaterasu, bro. But I think we killed him before he used it. Both of them are programmed to throw that black flame fireball at you every single time they think you're healing, like right there. That bullshit. That shit is so annoying. Every time you heal, bro. Every time. So annoying. But yeah, this was a lot easier for me because, you know, I had Mimic, and I think this was after Mimic nerf as well. Pretty sure. So right there, me and the two other summons I have right now, bro. I have the Mimic plus the other summon NPC. So we're just basically fucking up all these guys. So yeah. The Noble summons some more Amaterasu, as you guys can see. And right now, I just got to finish off this life bar, essentially. Right now, I'm just being very careful, because it's just like 2 hits from both of these guys can be very lethal, and as you see, they spawn the other one again. They just keep respawning them, so it's just like, you got to work very hard. With this build that I was using, initially I was using a regular sword, then I switched to the axe that you're seeing in this gameplay. I believe during this gameplay I had poison as the status effect on the axe, and I think now I'm using a regular great axe with frost. So right now I'm just like, dude, I got 1 heal, and this guy is rushing down the NPC, bro. At this point, I'm just like, bro, I just need to fucking kill this thing. Because it's just like, it's just so annoying at this point. And right there, I got it. That was perfect. I did that basically because of the NPC and the Mimic, honestly. I mean, I was putting out as much damage as I could while trying to just stay away and try to get rid of aggro and shit like that. Dude, this boss wasn't even hard. In all honesty, I want to show you some of my runs against this boss, right? So right there, I don't really care that I got hit by that. The reason why I got hit by that is because I wanted to tag the boss up with Rotten Breath. You know, Rotten Breath, bro, that shit go crazy, especially if you got high faith, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the rot increases with faith, but maybe it's just basic numbers, I don't know. I think my faith is pretty low, probably in like the 30s, but it does tag up really nicely when it does hit. Right there, that was a failed hit, I'm pretty sure. Because now I'm just commentating the gameplay. So right here, my Mimic got aggro, so I'm just chilling, bro. You see, I'm just getting my tags up. Getting that man to half-life. Look, Mimic using fucking Frost Breath. Perfect. So right here, now we get him into phase 2. So now he turns into Malekith Blackblade. Ah, yes. This guy's a bitch, too. Was this the run where I killed myself? Look at that bullshit-ass fucking range. This guy's a bitch. And notice how he lost the rotten status effect? It's like he didn't even have it. It's like they forgot. So now I gotta tag him up with that shit again. I thought the wall will save me, bro. Look, the wall did not fucking save me. My man just tagged me up through the wall. Now I got the rod on him. So now I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just like, bro, we gotta put the finishing touches on this man, bro. That's it. That's all we gotta do, bro. But now he's just doing all this jumping around and shit. Mimic is starting to get low. Oh, Mimic tries to tag him up with a rot. I mean, not a rot, a frost. So now I'm like, oh shit, what is that? Then he does a fucking explosion, bro. So now this guy rocks my Mimic. So now it's just a 1v1. My man is still rocking the Mimic, even after death. So now it's just a 1v1, bro. Oh my god, I didn't dodge that. And then I get hit by that shit. That's just unfortunate. And you know, that was the first run too. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the second run. Kind of the same setup. Basically, we just get into the room. Oh, did I switch weapons? Maybe I did switch weapons. Why did I switch to this weapon? Oh, it's probably because I had this weapon upgraded and this was the strongest weapon I could use at that time. So I was just, alright, fine. Let me just give my Mimic that. And the helmet that I was using during this time, any enemy that has poison or rot, you do more damage if you're in the vicinity of that. So right there, I tagged the boss up with rot, and the boss got frostbite now. Perfect. This is a great run. I think this one, I fucking died one shot. I died one shot.
No!
Right there, I get lucky. I get a nice FP flash off. But this guy is literally aggro on me, bro. Alright, so now I'm like, yeah, we're in a good spot. Mimic has good health, but now this guy's aggro on me. This guy's just going crazy. I'm too far, I think. And then he stops me from using my fucking Dragon Breath. My man does not stop, bro. He does not stop. All I really needed to do was kind of the same strategy. Obviously, I tagged the boss up with my rot, and then I get some hits in here and there. Oh, that was terrible.
Bro, this... Oh my god.
I'm alive, bruh. I thought I was dead. Mimic saved me. Perfect. What? Unbelievable. It's like he just knows. So now he's in phase 2. So now I'm just like, okay, now we gotta... Oh my god. The guy hit me through the wall, bro. You can't hide. You literally can't hide through fucking geometry, man. The man just knows. So right there we get a nice tag. I don't know if it fully... Oh yeah, it's a perfect tag, yep. So now I'm just like, yeah, we gotta get up out of here real quick. Mimic is getting rocked right now. Right now I was doing pretty good. I was just using the Mimic as a human shield up until this point. Oh, right there, that was a perfect dodge. That was bullshit. Cameraman just fucked me over. Right there, he dodged my attack. Oh my god, I just need like 2 hits right here, bro. Literally. That's one. Yeah,
Kill
right.
him.
Yeah, right. Oh, this run pissed me off the most. This run pissed me
Please
off the
tell me that
most.
counted.
I know why. I had to do that shit all over again, bro. Oh my god, I was mad as fuck, bro. I was mad as fuck. You don't know how mad I was, bro. Oh my god, that shit made me mad as fuck. Oh, that was so much pain. So much pain, bro. So much pain. It was just copium at that point. So right here, you know, same strat again. Right there, we got a full tag on him. My man came back to aggro me again. We didn't get the frost tag, but we got a little bit of damage in. I ain't gonna lie, the way I play Elden Ring now, I'm using a great axe with frostbite. I think the scaling on that weapon is like 127 frost. I think it's the Gargoyle Great Axe, yeah. I just found out that I had that shit in my inventory and that I can change the scaling on it. Because the original axe that I had, it was scaling with a C on intelligence and a C on strength. So the scaling wasn't that high for frost. But the Great Axe for the Gargoyle that I killed, it was scaling at like a B and a C for fucking intelligence. I was like, yeah, might as well fucking use that shit. That shit gotta be good, right? So right now I'm just like, yeah, we gotta play safe now. We got 6 heals. Can't believe that. 360 tracking. Oh my god, this guy's a bitch, dude. Oh my god, this guy's a bitch. Oh my god, this guy's a bitch, dude. He never stops attacking, bro. Never. So right now I'm just like, yo, Poison, do your work, bro. At this point. I'm just like, bro, this dude is annoying. I had to kill this dude twice, essentially. You know, my thing is, man, as I said, I've just been thinking about this over the last few days, and it's just like, I don't really know if I want to continue to upload videos to this channel because this channel is primarily a Tekken channel. I've tried to upload other games like Warzone. I've tried to upload other games I enjoy like Dragon Ball FighterZ or other games I was playing during the time or the games I enjoy. But it doesn't really seem like I'm breaking out of that Tekken viewership. Like the channel is still primarily Tekken. Like I've tried things, bro. Before I used to play Tekken, I used to upload Call of Duty, and I used to get COD subs before that in 2K. So generally, I've always shifted towards making a newer community or a bigger community with different games because I never limited myself towards what I wanted to play. But for a while, as I said, I was enjoying Tekken, that was the only game I was pushing, and that was also the only game that people were watching. Now that I don't want to play everybody's favorite game, it's like people don't want to hear what I have to say, even though I feel like I'm saying good shit. But that's just kind of the thing about life, man. As I said, there's no real rule book or real recipe for how this thing necessarily goes. I'm just going based off of what I think is right and what I think is cool. Nobody's really going to tell me, hey, Tim, you're right for doing this or you're right for doing that. You just got to just make moves or decisions without necessarily knowing if they're right, and that's kind of the thing. I want to know if the path that I'm heading down is the right path. You get me? I don't want to just sit here and keep like trying to push something with the hopes of it being successful, not knowing if I'm doing the right thing or not, because eventually you know what happens you know, 2, 3, 4 years down the line, it just feels like wasted time to a lot of us. A lot of us feel like, oh, we're putting in time and effort to do something, and a lot of the time it's not really translating towards success or more money or a better position. You know, and that's just life, man. It's just life. I mean, also, if you're primarily focused on gameplay, while I'm just talking over it right now, I mean, all these boss kills that you're watching, like the one you're watching right now, Black Blade King Dread, none of these bosses are done in any particular order. Um, I I'm not really fortunate enough to be able to afford paying for an editor while I just sit here and play Elden Ring. So, as I said, I have to capture a lot of my clips and just save it on my hard drive or save it on my PS5, and then I either just live comm over it, or some of the time if I'm recording with my camera through Streamlabs OBS and I have my PC on, I'll just probably just record basically like a live session where I'm playing the game live and I'm just talking over it. But Elden Ring to me is one of the coolest games of our generation because, dude, the game has released as a $60 or $70 price tag, depending on what platform you play on. And this is one of the best games that I've played in probably the last decade, if I'm just going to be real honest, dude. From Software, bro, they put a lot of time and effort into this game, into making a really good product, and I feel like a lot of the people who play this game, they're going to appreciate it. Like, when you go around the environment, you go around the map, you can tell that whoever developed this game put a lot of love and effort into some of the enemies. Sure, it can get repetitive with some of the recycled enemies, seeing some of the same enemies again after you kill them in a boss room or things like that, but like, the game, it's like a perfect balance between difficulty, skill, you know, and just learning the mechanics. Like, I know it doesn't do the greatest job of teaching you how to play initially. Like, obviously, if you don't go to the tutorial in the very beginning when you're exploring that dungeon in the very beginning, obviously you won't learn how to play. But like, as you get about your first 10 hours through the game and you start to get a feel for the controls, you start to really appreciate it. Like, as I said, I like games like these because not everybody is going to be able to beat it. The game is accessible, like anyone can play it, but not everybody is going to be able to beat this game. Like, I think my hardest mission in this game, besides Elden Beast, I haven't fought Milena yet, or whatever her name is, but yeah, I've had a lot of annoying encounters. I remember when the game first came out, I had trouble with Morgott, and then the second to last boss in the game, before you fight the Elden Beast, I had trouble with that guy. That guy was very annoying. Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, swinging his axe. I mean, other than that, the game is just pretty polished. It's pretty polished, man. And, you know, what other games would release dungeons for at a $20 to $30 price tag, Elden Ring decided to release for free. And the game is basically like a fan service. Like, I'm gonna just be perfectly honest, bro. Like, when you go around the map and you literally explore and you discover shit about the game, it makes you realize that, bro, things this game does, they release for free without charging you. Like, let's say you were to go around Elden Ring, like, okay, let's say you wanted more runes. They would put basically microtransactions in the game and say, hey, if you want more runes so that you can level up a lot quicker, or like you can buy more of these, but you don't have to buy it, but the game would make it so that there's an option there for you to buy it to make your experience a lot easier. Like, or, you know, hey, if you wanted more weapons, or hey, if you wanted an extra cosmetic costume for your horse, we'll just put it in the game so that we can make more money off of it. That's what most games do. That's why I was kind of complaining about games initially. Like, video games in 2022, as I said, most of these games come out unpolished, and a lot of these developers were blaming it primarily on the pandemic. Oh, we can't do this because of our pandemic, but you can just tell the love just wasn't there. Or like, a lot of these quality assurance people who look at video games, they're not really looking at video games and really making sure that they're the most polished products, because games like this should release. And I think most developers, after seeing this game or watching this game or seeing how much people are enjoying this game, they should say, man, this should make us want to improve our game and do even better for our game, so that fans should stop complaining about shit in our game. Literally, if you just do things right and you make sure you do it the right way, you won't have to worry about people complaining about spending $60 on your game that's incomplete. Like, it's just crazy to me that it even has to be said. Like, this should be one of those unspoken things that people should just know, but the fact that I even have to say it is dumb. And another thing too that I was saying about video games, like, a lot of the time I feel like video games, bro, they sacrifice what makes them themselves by trying to appease to a certain crowd of people that don't even care about the game anyway. Like, accessibility in video games is always important because accessibility will always equal more revenue with more people playing it and more people who have access. However, sacrificing your, I want to say, credibility, like, right now, From Software is a complete W with this game because, like, people play Dark Souls games, but I don't think they played them to the magnitude that Elden Ring is being played right now. Like, the game from release, it's actually had more people playing weeks after than the week the game was actually launched. And what it seems like with this game is more and more people are playing as time continues to progress, because the game, not only does the game deliver on what it said it would, it has even more. And as I said, what this game has released for $60 and hasn't had any DLC yet is what other games would have released at a $60 price tag with DLC costing $20 or $30 or $40 for how much effort they put into Elden Ring. You know, I think that's honestly the reason why I'm so happy to be a member of the Elden Ring community, because it's just like, as I said, bro, a lot of video games release, we're told one thing, they generate a bunch of hype for fans. Like, bro, I'm 23 years old, bro. I remember being a kid going to midnight releases to go pick up Call of Duty games or pick up any game that was generally hyped back then. Like, I was a part of gaming back then when midnight releases was a thing, or when people used to go to gaming outlet stores like GameStop or Best Buy or Target and play on the you know, the gaming machines that they had there that you could just play free games on and free demos on. Yeah, bro, like GameCubes, Xboxes, PlayStations. Bro, people don't do shit like that nowadays, bro. Like, I was a part of gaming when gaming shifted from going towards people picking up physical copies of disc to people just now purchasing games online and purchasing their favorite games online and, you know, being able to preload games now and shit like that, bro. Times have changed, bro. They've changed. This is why I said, bro, I feel like gaming companies, they have far more technology, far more resources than they had a decade ago. They have way more knowledge than they ever have had in probably their last however many years. But I feel like it's not really translating towards better products and better gaming. Like, we're paying more for the accessories. We have bigger communities. We have far more feedback than we have ever had in any video game. And it's just not translating. Like, for example, right? Battlefield 2042. Live service game that releases at what? Fucking $70 to $60 price tag. If you wanted the game early, you paid $100, which I did. Me being a fan of Battlefield, I purchased the game because I'm an insane fan of Battlefield. This is supposed to be the game that revives the franchise, brings people back into the fucking game. Game releases, game is fucking shit. Fucking company decides to go back on everything that they've learned up until this point. Change Battlefield for the worse. Nobody wants to play the game. The game gets a petition with over 100,000 fucking signatures saying the game is shit. People want refunds. Now we're in a state of Battlefield where it's just like, our game is fucking shit. Nobody cares about the game. It's like beating a dead horse, right? The community is the one that cares about the game. We've made so much feedback about the game, but the developers and the people who want the game to fail, they're just going to continue to make the game fail. And that's the thing that sucks. As I said, it's a live service. It's a live service. A game that's supposed to have DLC release. DLC was delayed. I don't know when I'm supposed to hear about that DLC, but I paid full money for this fucking game. I am supposed to be a part of the community for this fucking game. But yeah, I don't know anything about it, when it's going to change, if it's going to change at all, or if they just fucking jump ship and they got my fucking money and I ain't getting a refund. That's what sucks about gaming. People are afraid to just say that. Oh, if I say this about my favorite game, people in that community aren't going to like me. So what? So what, bro? You're a fan just like everybody else. You pay your $60, $70 just like everybody else, bro. I think you should have an opinion as long as you can justify that opinion and, you know, there are some good arguments with it. But, like, it's just so dumb. It's so fucking dumb, bro. Cyberpunk 2077 is another game. Another fucking game. Just like Destiny 2 at launch. I know Destiny 2 is really good now, but Destiny 2 at launch, a lot of people don't know that that game was neutered down. One of the worst versions of Destiny that released at launch. It's like everything they learned initially from their first game, it went through one ear, out the other, and they just don't fucking know what to do anymore. And I don't know why video games do that. I don't know. It's so stupid. I'm a fan of games. I love good games, and I love when good companies produce good shit because people will pay good money for some good shit. Look at Elden Ring. Elden Ring as an example. The game launched, as I said, the game, it was made for whoever it was made for. But the fact that the game did so well and this many people appreciated, this is how you know they fucking delivered. Like, nowadays, bro, you gotta keep in mind, how often is it that a video game launches, right? That you also like the developers that release it and they also deliver on everything that they said they would. Sure, the game has some frame rate issues here and there. You know, it has some quality of life issues here and there. Like, obviously, the game didn't have a compare feature when it first came out. But, like, bro, that was fucking crazy. Kamehameha straight like that just fucking murked my health. But, how often does that happen, bro? I can even think about some of my favorite franchises like Call of Duty, bro. Call of Duty started to do that shit, too. Back in the day, before a lot of people started to game and before those games started to get as big as they are now, like Warzone, bro, you realize they used to release Call of Duty with the intention of making fans enjoy themselves playing this game, and then it started to shift over time once people started to get tired of the same old thing for Call of Duty. That's when they tried to do that fucking, you know, thrust jumping. Instead of boots on the ground, they went to thrust jumping and double jumping and shit like that with Advanced Warfare and shit like that. And then they realized people didn't like that, so then they tried to double back on it, and then they could never figure out what made them who they were again. And then, you know what ended up happening? They released a couple good ones here and there in between, like Black Ops 3, BO4, you know, World War II to some people. But, you know, COD 4 Remaster, but, like, you know, they never could get back to that prime Call of Duty until Warzone came out. It took Warzone, something that isn't even Call of Duty. I say it every day, bro. Like, I don't want to seem like a Warzone hater, but I say Warzone is not Call of Duty, bro. Call of Duty, to me, was multiplayer. It was multiplayer. Sure, Warzone was a nice fresh breath of air, just like Blackout. I didn't play Blackout, but it was a nice fresh breath of air. Call of Duty was releasing multiplayer games year after year after year. The games weren't translating into good products. People were getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. So they came out with Warzone. Nobody knew what Warzone was, what it was going to be, but the game was very good initially, and it ended up being one of Call of Duty's biggest things that they ended up pushing. And what's funny was, I remember 4, 5, 6 years ago, we used to say, bro, stop releasing Call of Duty every single year. Microsoft ended up buying Activision, and I'm pretty sure they're not releasing Call of Duty every single year anymore, and they're gonna just try to change the direction the game is heading, and hopefully that ends up in one of the best directions for that specific game, man. Because, man, there are a lot of games I feel like that with, like 2K. 2K is another game, bro. Been playing 2K since I was a young ass kid, bro. And all 2K is about now is just microtransactions, bro. They don't give a fuck about their community, bro. They do listen to us sometimes, bro, but the games, like when I went from playing Elden Ring to going to go play NBA 2K22 on PS5, that shit is a joke, bro. Elden Ring's world is far substantially bigger than 2K, but I can't even walk around the city on 2K without that shit lagging. That shit is a joke, and that's a $60 to $70 game that literally forces you to buy microtransactions because you can't have fun in that game without your player being upgraded. Have you ever played a 2K game? It's even worse now than it was 5-6 years ago with the VC. It's even worse. It's getting worse every year. It costs us more every year to get to a 99 or an 85 overall than it did the previous year. And it's like, we overlook these things because these are our favorite games and there's no competition. But it's just like, why do we allow this, my nigga? For real, for real.
Bro, bullshit.
You know, but seriously, man, that's really how I feel when I be gaming nowadays. It's like, bro, why do we allow this? Like, you guys realize, bro, pre-ordering a game back in the day used to mean that we used to be actually guaranteed a game. Like, it's funny, years and years ago, we used to be guaranteed a game. Like, look at my fucking, first of all, look at my mimic tier. You don't want to aggro this guy. You don't even want to fight this guy until I even lock on or until I hit this guy. Like, come on, bro. But yeah. Like I was saying, bro, we were guaranteed a game back in the day, bro. Nowadays, bro, with more features, more everything, we're guaranteed less and a far worse experience playing online for most video games, bro. And that shit sucks.
Apparently, Cross works out better on this boss.
That shit literally fucking sucks, man. But yeah. I mean, other than Elden Ring, I mean, there's no other game I've really been playing other than Elden Ring. I mean, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Shit, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun. I've been getting into that again, man. It's funny, too, because Konami, right? Even though a lot of people talk their shit about that company in Yu-Gi-Oh!, Konami released a free-to-play Yu-Gi-Oh! Game on PlayStation, and the game had over 1 million users. It's the most active Yu-Gi-Oh! Game out of all of them. There's been a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. This game has crossplay. It has cross-gen for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, and it's free, by the way. Like, you guys realize a lot of these free games are the ones that are doing it, right? Like, recently I heard Tekken talking about, thinking about in the future going free to play and kind of doing something like Tekken Revolution.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably gonna be my best boss.
That's gonna be crazy. But like free to play games, man, I mean, it's where it's at, man. Fortnite is the game that set it up for most games, bro. Fortnite, no cap. Fortnite did it right. They released the game, you bought skins through microtransactions, you supported the game if you wanted to. If you didn't, you didn't. Simple. You bought the battle passes every season, but you helped the developers by supporting that. They added more content, add new things every season. Wow, this guy's one shot, I ain't got no more heals. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I almost could have died there. This guy's a bitch to fight because he's just throwing fucking blood at you the whole time, throwing fire. And right here I put on the golden scarab right before I finished killing him, so it gave me more XP.
Oh, I just put on the thing so I can get more XP.
This guy, Lord of Blood, this guy is such a bitch, man. Such a bitch. Such a bitch boss to fight. He's near the farming spot, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the farming spot underground. So yeah, I'm not really making this video for anybody in particular. I mean, whoever comes across this video, I would hope that you subscribe to my channel, and I would hope you stay around for a lot more, man. I plan on doing a lot more shit. I don't know if I'm going to continue to just keep this channel. I mean, obviously, it would be the smartest idea to keep the channel, because obviously the channel has obviously some growth there in comparison to just making an entirely different channel and then starting from scratch. Because obviously there's no support system there, so then, yeah, you're going to have to just do it all over. But if that's what it ends up coming to, it is what it is, man. It's life. But yeah, I had to see what it was first, so yeah. You know the typical strats. I think, yeah, this is more current. I think I did this yesterday, yeah. I'm level 186. So yeah, I think I'm pretty over-leveled maybe for this, I don't know. But yeah. Tag the boss up with the rod. You know how I do. And then we get in there and do some big damage. Right now my Mimic got aggro, so just sit right under its leg and then just go crazy. Big damage. Wow, you stopped me from my rod? So now I'm like, I gotta get a better angle because this dude just keeps fucking throwing lava out of his mouth. Shit's mad annoying. So right now he aggroed me, but right there he got stunned. I'm like, okay. I didn't even think about going for a Pizzetti. Oh, nice. Got a dragon heart from him, and I'm pretty sure there's an ancient dragon smithing stone somewhere over here. It's probably on the top of the ledge or something like that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this was, yeah, it's over there, right there on the top left, if you guys can't see it already. Oh, I probably didn't get it. Maybe I did. I'm pretty sure I did, because I know it's an ancient dragon smithing stone anyway. But yeah, this video's coming to an end. Just be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace.